Well, hey, Mr. Our Nation, welcome back to the USA Men's Olympic Basketball Single Elimination Tournament. We are in round two as 2024 team handled their business. The next game up, we've got the 96 team taking on the 2000 team. Or excuse me, we've got the 96 team taking on the 92 Dream Team. Much anticipated as the 92 squad makes their debut. Couple of things about these rosters. Charles Barkley is not in NBA 2K, so I downloaded him. Reggie Miller also not in NBA 2K, so I downloaded him. You can Google or YouTube the reasons why they're not in the game. I'm not going to get into it here. But the 92 squad, I mean, there's a whole documentary out about them. They're an amazing team, bunch of Hall of Famers, MJ, Magic, Larry Bird, you know, centers, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, crazy good team. Taking on the 96 team, which stacked, um, stacked team there. Stockton, Peyton, Penny Hardaway, Reggie, Pippen, Hill, Richmond, Barkley, Karl Malone, Akeem Olajuwon. Are you kidding me? They had Akeem the Dream. In the 90s, his Rockets team, along with Kenny the Jet Smith, won two NBA championships. Because as you know, the Chicago Bulls in the 90s won three championships. Michael Jordan took 2 years off. The Rockets won those championships, and then MJ came back and won three championships. So the Rockets were kind of the placeholder for Michael Jordan. David Robinson and Shaq round out that team. So a young Shaq, but still awesome squad there. But I predict the 92 team will handle their business there. Oh, and some of you have made it notice I wrote mystery bonus game down here. There was one game I really wanted to see in this tournament, but it just didn't happen because this is a single elim tournament and not all teams play each other. So there was a matchup I really wanted to see. If you stay to the end, I will put the bonus game on this playlist at the end for sure. Well, hey, Mr. R Nation, please like and subscribe at Hey Mr. R 2020. I am out. Ladies and gentlemen, to me, who wins this second round matchup between the 92 Dream Team and 96 Dream Team 2 will go on to win the whole thing. A lot of guys were on both these squads, obviously. Stockton, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, David Robinson on both teams. So if we look at these starters, Stockton obviously the same player. Olajuwon has a 99 rating. So we'll see what happens here. Let's get into it.
Hey everyone, Scott Moak here, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. Now last week you narrowed down the field to these two final contenders. And now it's time to light the beam for your top play of the year. Who will win 1 million VC? Here are your finalists. Your first finalist is the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA. Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So the New York starting five, Miller is out there with Stockton. Then it's Pippen, then it's Olajuwon, and it's Malone in at the four. And for New York, Barkley is out there with Robinson. Then there's John Stockton, then it's Jordan, and it's Bird in at the three, the small forward. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
And so off the tip, it's New York. And here's Stockton. The dish to Robinson. Jordan kicks to Stockton. Inside, Robinson. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Ball goes to New York.
And stolen by Stockton. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Stockton passes to Malone. He kicks to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Tries from 16. And Malone gets it to go on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got the first points on the scoreboard for New York. To the middle. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
There's the pass to Miller. Over Jordan. Shots good by Miller.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Stockton the pass to Barkley. Dishes to Bird. Back to Barkley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Barkley. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And New York making a change here. Barkley's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. New York with the ball. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Tipped away. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by New York.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Now, here's Stockton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here is Stockton. Passes to Miller. Back to Stockton. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
A quick look now at some big men that have been rock solid over the past 10 games. The top shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. You look at Robinson, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers. So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
New York shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And New York making a change here. Pippen's checked in. Miller, no good on the free throw. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now, here is Bird. Nothing on the board. Pippen kicks to Stockton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Stockton the pass to Olajuwon. Pass to Barkley. Over Bird. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
A nice shot by Stockton. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammates.
Stockton kicks to Pippen. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Stockton against Stockton. Over Stockton. Stockton can't get it to go.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
A different look for New York. Ewing's checked in for Robinson. Malone comes in for Larry Bird. And Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Michael Jordan. And then for New York, O'Neal's checked in for Barkley. And it's Payton in for Miller. Now, here's Payton. Olajuwon outside. Drexler against Stockton. New York needs to get off a shot. A three from Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Ewing.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
Payton against Stockton. Drexler passes to Malone. Here's Stockton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so Stockton will bring it up for New York. And the basket by Payton.
Clearly, Payton knows the ins and outs of the game. A little contact won't trip him up.
Stockton outside. Malone kicks to Stockton. Drexler outside. Here's Pippen. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York ahead. They lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
New York leading by 4. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Gary Payton is out there with Hardaway.
New York.
Then it's Malone. Then it's Richmond. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
first one falls for him. Jordan, he's checked in for New York. And New York with a change here, too. Barkley, he's checked in for Peyton. Hardaway hits them both. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Larry Bird's checked in for Ewing. The free throw drops for Drexler. And so here is New York. 3-point lead. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Malone. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Malone's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Considered one of the strongest players in the league, Malone doesn't get distracted by a little contact.
Barkley against Malone. Knocks it loose. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barkley. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Richmond kicks to Hardaway. Barkley outside. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now the pass to O'Neal. Floats one. Jordan with the rebound. New York trails by 5. Pulls up from the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
And it's Drexler with the ball for New York. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Bird against Barkley. Offensive rebound. Shaq dishing to Malone. And he comes up with the deuce. Malone's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Barkley. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Drexler goes back up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Considered one of the strongest players in the league, Malone doesn't get distracted by a little contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Malone. Kicks to Pippen. New York moving it around. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And this is what leaders do. Peyton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Stockton outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Take a look at New York. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, New York. They're 5 spots away.
Well, I think for New York, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Elijah. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Saturday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And you know for that matchup with New York, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now, here's Pippen. Scottie Pippen unable to get his shot to go. Here's Peyton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And now it's an 8-point New York lead. Pippen against Miller. Pippen, the pass to Robinson. Back to Pippen. Stockton outside. 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. Good on the shot. Stockton's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Peyton. He averages about 5 points a game. And it goes down 2 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Malone. Pippen kicks to Stockton. Back to Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Peyton surveying the floor. Olajuwon on the wing. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Well, for New York, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting their earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Robinson, Bird out there with Barkley. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
And when Stockton gets a look from there, it is more often than not going in.
Stockton dishes to Olajuwon. Pippen, the pass to Stockton. New York moving it around. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Miller's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Olajuwon inside, guarded by Robinson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Bird against Pippen from 17 feet out. Good work defensively by Pippen.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so here is New York following the score by New York. Here's Stockton. Olajuwon with the block. Jordan against Miller. Here is Stockton. Malone outside. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And Malone, he is huge at that forward position. Just a muscular phenomenon who just wrecks the opposition in the paint. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room,
and so New York calls timeout. They're first.
There's your New York Dancers.
A different look for New York. Ewing comes in for Robinson, and it's Drexler in for Bird. And then for New York, O'Neal's checked in for Olajuwon. Barkley comes in for Malone. And Hardaway is subbed in for Miller. Now here's Shaq. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Stockton against Stockton. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Ewing against O'Neal. New York, no good that time either.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Drexler, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Yeah, the defender all over.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
Stockton taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And New York making a change here. Pippen's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York trails by 6. Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Shaq. No good from Ewing. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for New York. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The pass to Pippen. Shoots over Pippen. Money from the wing.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Barkley inside. Barkley on him. Barkley kicks to Stockton. He feeds it to O'Neal. That one, no good. Excellent defense there from Ewing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now Pippen. He's got 6. 146 left in the third.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
New York calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Karl Malone's checked in for New York. And a switcher also for New York. Payton's checked in. Jordan finds Pippen. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Malone. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Barkley the pass to Stockton. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Richmond, he's checked in for New York. .107 left here in the third quarter. Barkley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payton from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Payton's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Ewing. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Pass to O'Neal. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Good. 6 points for Shaquille O'Neal. For New York, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Drexler against Richmond. Drexler kicks to Pippen. From the wing. And the basket is good. Pippen's got 6. Payton with it. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Malone. Gary Payton is out there with Miller. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Richmond in a small forward. Shoots. Olajuwon. It's good on the putback. Olajuwon's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New York.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Payton attacking. It's rebounded by New York.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. John Stockton, he's checked in for Richmond.
John Stockton.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Olajuwon. That shot off. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
And he gets the bucket.
Contact doesn't phase Pippen. Still able to get that one to go.
New York calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Stockton with it, and it's Bird picking him up. Stockton against Stockton. And there it is for him. Stockton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Malone finds Stockton. Out to Miller. Back to Stockton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Stockton. New York, no good that time either.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
It's good. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not much else the D can do. Sometimes Pippen is going to bury shots right in your face.
That's good from Miller on the assist by Stockton.
Assist goes to
Stockton's
John
got
Stockton.
6 assists now in the game. New York trails by 8. Stockton the pass to Robinson. To the inside, and stolen by Malone. Payton against Pippen. Payton can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Up again, and Robinson is right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Stockton. That one goes.
John
Counted.
Stockton.
And New York leads by 8.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
New York calls timeout.
Which Stratus Section wants a t-shirt?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Stockton.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, He's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And here's Stockton. Robinson on the wing. Olajuwon with the block. Malone looking around. Feeds it to Stockton. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Down low. Here's Robinson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 5 assists in the game.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York ball. .122 left in the fourth. Here's Jordan. Robinson on the wing. He's defended by Olajuwon.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
3-pointer, Stockton. And again, New York with the triple.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for New York.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Stockton.
With all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Barkley, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
So this was an absolute shocker. The 96 team, Dream Team 2, takes out Dream Team. And I think these were the 2 best teams in the season, or in the tournament. So you look at the first quarter. Here we go. I mean, they jumped out to a 14-10 lead. Second quarter, they won that. They won the third quarter and the fourth, so they won all the quarters. Crazy. Let's look at the box score. Pippen, Stockton, Drexler. MJ had 8. 7 boards for Barkley, 4 for Ewing. Stockton with 5 assists, 3 for Barkley. Robinson with 3 blocks. Man, Barkley goes 0 of 3. Excuse me. Only 2 3-pointers attempted. In contrast, the 96 squad, Pippen, Malone, Stockton, Peyton, balanced scoring, Shaq, Miller. 8 rebounds for Olajuwon, 6 for Shaq. 5 from Malone. 8 assists from Stockton. Wow. 2 steals. 4 blocks for Olajuwon. Pip goes 5 of 5. Dang, Olajuwon was 2 of 9. Interesting. Payton and Stockton both hit 3s. Looking at the plus minus, Pippen was the man. Wow, when MJ was on the floor, they were minus 10. He obviously did not have a great game. Well, hey, Mr. R Nation, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe at Hey Mr. R 2020 on Twitch and YouTube. The tournament continues.